All right, happy people. Looks like all is good in the neighborhood, so we can go ahead, bring this down, and get started because I am super excited to get on into this today. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another fabulous and wonderful episode of Decorating Fridays for Disney Dreamlight Valley. Now, today, I know initially I said the other day that I was going to work on Wreck-It Ralph, but I'm not even done with the Star Path yet. And I really want to at least get majority of it done before we start working on Wreck-It Ralph. So we're back here in Honeyglow Woods to continue on decorating here. Since I kind of got started on it the other day for funsies. As you can see, I started laying out some stuff about my house. Getting all that taken care of. We started working on like Eeyore's little get-together spot. And of course, last time we finished up Eeyore's house, which again, I think it's so cute. Not gonna deny that. But let's go ahead and clean up this little area so we can get continuing on. And to be honest, I don't even know what direction I want to go with this, because this has been like my main focus is, all right, my house and an Eeyore's little hangout section, because of the fact that it's Eeyore. He needs a cute little section just for his stuff that he gave us. And I figured a cute little lemonade stand would definitely do us the trick. But I had to stop myself the other day from continuing on decorating because I was just so lost in the world. Also didn't help, I got lost in the video. Okay. Now, I will admit, last night while I was over here, this table did something pretty cool. I think it's the lighting in this area, but this table actually turned like white. It was really, really nice. Like, I was very surprised about how white it looked, and I was just like, is that a technical glitch? Is that an actual visual glitch, or is it just the lighting? I'm pretty sure it's the lighting, but we do know with Wreck-It Ralph recently, there has been some bugs. Luckily, I have been saved from a lot of the bugs that have been happening, because it seems like majority of the bugs are coming from the new Dreamlight Castle skin, which I opted out of because I'm not all that eagerly for it. Don't get me wrong, it looks alright, but I'd rather just have the spooky one, but I'm waiting to see if the spooky one in October is going to add more than just the castle, because now the last two bundles, there's been like the castle, the shops, the teleporter and all that fun jazz. So I'm waiting to see if they'll, come back and fix the Halloween one, and maybe there'll be a bundle where it's the castle and, shops and other things too. Yeah, luckily I have been able to avoid a lot of the problems, but I still feel bad for all those who have been dealing with the problem. I mean, I've heard that, unfortunately, Nintendo Switch has basically got the shit end of the stick as per usual, it feels like. Where they're having severe crashing issues. I heard about 3 people so far talking about they are on it for like maybe 20 minutes, maybe start voting or something, boom, crash. I'm just like, that sucks. That generally sucks. I hate when the game does that. And I'm surprised I really haven't ran into too many glitches. Now, I will admit, yesterday, and I was explaining this to one of my viewers yesterday as well, but yesterday before my Nikki stream, I got on Disney to take care of that friendship level quest thing that Merlin was asking of. And what ended up happening was I grabbed him after he was just like, oh yeah, go ahead and hang out with a fellow villager, get what you gotta get. So I did that, and conveniently it was him, and he did that weird glitch. Now, I don't know if y'all remember this, but I did a Sally video, I want to say, like a while back when she initially joined up, and there was a glitch where she would be standing there, and I go to talk to her, and as soon as I talked to her, her character would just, like, go backwards. And it wouldn't let me talk to her until I kind of like button mashed a little bit. I think I like told like, well, that was rude or something like that. You know, it was something stupid because I didn't really think it was a big deal. But it happened again with Merlin. I didn't think really too terribly much of it. I'm like, all right, that's not the first time. And we'll skip out on the pink. We'll see if we got some yellows. But I'm with Merlin, right? And we're chilling. We're having a good time. Things are going all right. And I go to start picking some berries. And as soon as I do that, it gives me the glowing berry option. I start clicking on it, to grab all the berries. Immediately gives me nothing. I mean, nothing. I'm literally like spamming the button, and the button's going on for like longer than usual, right? And I figured this out because I wasn't even paying attention. I was just in like autopilot mode. So I'm just like click, 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 click as I'm watching the video. And yeah, it just kept going and going, but never gave me anything. And I was like, well, that's obviously a fluke, right? Go, carry on, grab another golden bush, click on it, nothing happens. I keep going and going and going and going until eventually I stop and click on something else, and then it gave me nothing. So then I went to go talk to Merlin about it, and he was just like, oh, congrats, you figured it out, da 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 da. And then I'm stuck in a cutscene, or not even a cutscene, just the talking camera angle. We all know when we talk to a character, the camera kind of zooms in a little bit, and you're like, well, facing them like this. And yeah, unfortunately, I got stuck there. I couldn't get out. I couldn't leave. I couldn't exit the conversation, so I just shut down the whole application. So yeah, that's like the worst glitch I've ran into. Is it just jipped me out of my golden crops. I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of a little mad about that. Because again, golden crops are good, and I need to stack up on my berries because I've used way too terribly much. Yeah, I think I want to do more of this over here. But yeah, I used way too terribly much, doing my parfaits and shit like that. Or my berry salads, that's it, not my parfaits. But yeah, so far, that's literally like the worst glitch I ran into personally. And I know, again, there's other glitches out there that are like way worse at the current moment. Let's go with just 4. Like, from what I've been told, the Peter Pan quest line is pretty glitchy right now, to the point that people can't unlock Peter, and you need Peter to get Ralph. So I'm understanding the frustration and the running joke of, well, Ralph broke Disney Dreamlight Valley. Which is funny, but it's not funny at the same time. It's funny because, the whole Ralph Breaks the Internet movie. But it's not funny because, well, this ain't a movie, and this is people's game here. Okay, I like that. I feel like maybe one more here would do us, but I think this is the only light wooded one. No, I have... Ooh, I have this nice white one. Oh, I think I like the white one better. Goes great with the fencing. Actually, why don't we put the teeth there and then teacups on this one? Nah, this feels incomplete without the tea thingy over here. Alright, I like that. What to do with the lemons? There we go. Make it just blend in. Alrighty. I do want to maybe add a rug. That's why I've been playing with this rug a little bit, but I don't know, with me using the circular pathways, circular. What the hell is circular? The circle-like pathways to make a design. Let me bring this down a bit. All right, there we go. Make it not so samesies, you know? Hey, you think that's too much yellow? Like yellow on yellow? I think a little bit of green does us wonder here. Also, I've been having this issue with Honeyglow Woods here, where I'm trying to build fences, and it does this to me. Like, it zooms in really, really close, and I can't zoom out unless I, like, back out. Oh, seriously? Just slightly too big? Okay. Oh, is it because of the flower? I wouldn't be surprised, to be frank. Okay, just checking. It's one of those things you never know. I'll say put it on this side. And I put the little one over here. I don't really like that. Like, I want to. Okay, let's bring this over just a wee bit. Yeah, it's one of those. It's going to be like that. We don't need to extend it out too terribly much, which means we could probably get rid of that one. Oh, I got an idea. Bring that back one more. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, do it more like that. Okay. That's cute. I like that. Okay. Oh, where's my drink at? Oh, nope. Over here. Yeah, let's light that one here. Let's bring this one over. Okay, I knew something about that didn't necessarily look right. Cool. Got that fixed. Alrighty. Definitely gonna have to craft some more of these. I'm not even gonna deny that. lighting, lighting. Ooh. That's cute. Oh, yeah, I could go ahead and craft that now. Let me craft 4 more. At some point, I'm probably going to have to go grind up for some more snails. I tried to do it last night, but I also was doing like 3 other things last night at the same time, which I really don't recommend. Granted, it's always interesting trying to multitask, but when you're trying to multitask on like 3 different things on 4 different items, such as your phone, the computer, and the PlayStation, it gets a little overwhelming. You know, I do want to craft these just to see what it looks like. I'm willing to bet I'm probably going to put over there at the poo section, though. Which reminds me. Oh, got that taken care of. I gotta spend some time with Donald? Alright, alright. Let me collect my honey and grab Donald. I'm sure Donald's in the shop as per usual. Which reminds me, I need to check out the shop.
Look at all the great stuff I got.
Guys, I need to see who's got who. Guys, break it up. Break it up. Oh, Scrooge, I'm totally interested in buying this. Not really. Because I already bought it yesterday. But I need your ass out.
Greetings, neighbor.
Let's see. I would like to order. Let's see. What did I need? I think a few more. I think another one of these may be cute. Maybe 2. One of these for sure. And now I'm gonna need another one. Is there anything else I want while I'm looking at it? I'm trying to think on top of my head. I'm visualizing the area. That's why I had this goofy look on my face. Just, ooh. Let's see. Let's see. To be frank, I think a lot of the stuff I want are craftable stuff. You know, nothing really to buy in the shop, more just crafting.
Need anything from the market? Just come see me.
Yeah. We'll call it here. And then go find Donald. I'm surprised he's not in here. Oh, hang on a second. I see Phil. Got my hardwood, man?
Interesting. About time.
Thanks. Now I need you to go do it again.
How about that? Rule number 95.
Rule number 96. Aim. Alright, fantastic though. Alright, but where is Donald? I'm just surprised he's not in the shop, because usually he's in the shop when I log on. I just need to grab him for 10 minutes. I just need him for 10 minutes. I didn't want to leave Honeyglow Woods because this is stopping me from decorating, but it's just an easy star pass thing, you know? Just most of the time, he's usually in the shop. This is the one time he's like, no, I'm going to go hiding somewhere. Oh, he's at Tatiana's. Great spot for him, you know? Fantastic spot. Donald, get your butt with me. I hate to interrupt your meal, but I need you to come with me. All right, let's go back to Honeyglow Woods now. This is what I get for trying to do a simple, tiny little star path thing. I have to go out of my way just to grab this man. To be honest, I don't think I have Tatiana's restaurant out yet. I know I put a couple of buildings out last night. This is the gym shop and all that. Which reminds me, I need to go through the gym shop and see what we got. Oh, I got chips. Onyxes and coal. Yeah, I heard that they just rechanged that. Where it used to give you nothing but the gyms and stuff. Now it's, well, coal. You can get coal in there now. I'm like, no, that shouldn't even be an option, boo-boo. Alrighty. Not to be that kind of person, but yeah, it shouldn't be an option. Being that, think about it, you know, coal is abundant. Very, very abundant. Never have to worry about running out of coal. Why are you telling me I have something? Oh, great, great. Everyone's favorite glitch is back. Everybody's favorite glitch is back. The infamous orange dot. Man, so much for escaping out of the whole glitch element here. Oh, that is cute. And that's adorable, but again, I think I want to put it for Pooh's house. I'm definitely gonna have to craft another one of these lamps, though. I do like that. That is so cute. Oh, and why I'm thinking about it. Since we were just talking about Tatiana like 2 seconds ago. I'm hoping with the glitch, it will go away once I log off the game and then come back. Oh. Oh. Oh, that sucks. No Tatiana place or the stables can be put out here. I didn't realize that. I don't think. Hang on, let me double check. Again, I know I threw a couple of buildings out yesterday. I was just thinking it would be really, really cute to have Tatiana's place down there at Eeyore's place. See the garden, the jewels, Tatiana's food stall. Wait a minute, is that hardwood? I'll take it. I've noticed that this realm here is one of the fewer realms that give you nothing but hardwood. I'm like, thank the Jeebus about that. And the reason why I said thank the Jeebus is, do you know how many areas don't have hardwood? Oh, I'm thinking of the companions as well. Now I'm bouncing all over the place. 12 a.m. Not here today. I gotta figure out when the orange hedgehog is gonna be in. Because I finally finished the ones from Wish Blossom Ranch. Being that I had to be up pretty early the last couple of days, I was able to get that one goose. Or not one goose, the skunk. Because apparently that goose, by the way, the one that's from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., it actually spawns in at 7 p.m. as well. So if you're having difficulties getting that particular goose, it does spawn in the valley for Wish Blossom Ranch at 7 p.m. to 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. I was about to say 7 p.m. to 7 p.m. Like, man, that is a quick 30 seconds. All right, lighting. Where are those little lights again? Because that is so cute. Let's get about 2 more. Oh, wow. I can really stretch that out, can't I? Oh, it doesn't fit there. I probably need to go with the smaller bush if that's the case. All right, that's not too bad. I was thinking about maybe putting a lamp here. I don't know, with all the lamps on the right side. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. That looks good. Oh, you know what I should have done while I was over there? I should have grabbed some more of the little teacups. I think this is the only teacup I have. Or do I have... Oh, no, I have another one. Never mind. Oh, come on. Cooperate. Work with me. There we go. All right, that looks pretty good. I like that. I do wish we had some more tables like this, though. Unfortunately, this is the best we got, and it doesn't quite fit the same pattern. Which, I'm gonna be frank, kind of sucks, because, again, I would really like to have some more of those tables. All right, let's see if I can't actually craft some more of those tables. Oh, yeah. Why not? That's adorable. I really like that, but I don't know if it necessarily would go here. That is cute, though. That is very, very cute. All right, what other tables do we have? patchwork one, but I don't know if that's a good choice or not. I go ahead and craft it because I need a part of my crafting catalog. Again, I don't know why I put so much emphasis between crafting and catalog. Like, that's the most important thing out there. Let's see. What else can I craft just right off the bat? 'Cause I only have a handful of things I need to craft. What about the playground? Can I go ahead and craft that? Woodland arch. Yeah, I got plenty of flowers for that. Oh wait, now I remember. I was trying to think, like, why am I getting all this new stuff? The plaza stuff from Scrooge. I'm willing to bet. All right. Refined materials. Where's the rope? Ah, there we go. I knew it should be in there somewhere. Yeah, go ahead with 6. Alrighty. Sorry, Matthew McConaughey just popped in my head for a minute. Just alright. God, I really want to watch that movie recently. I don't know why. Like, I seriously have no idea why. Actually, no way, I take that back. I think it's because I was listening to that song, was it Slow Ride? Yeah, Slow Ride. Dun 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 dun. Take it easy. Yeah, that one. I want to say that song is in the movie. Yeah, let's go ahead and craft one of the shelves. Yeah, I don't need to craft that. Don't need to craft Pooh's thoughtful area. Probably be beneficial at some point if I was to start actually crafting some stuff from Witch Blossom Ranch, because I'm gonna be frank, I stopped at a certain point because I couldn't deal with the grinding. Alright, what else am I missing? We got Christopher Robin swing, which means I need some more acorns. Need some yellow thistles. Alright, see, Donald, that wasn't too much of a pain, now was it? Granted, it was a little painful for me for having to find you, but it wasn't too painful to hang out with me, huh? Alright, let me grab another one of these acorn fish so I can craft that little thingy I wanted. Oh. Which, by the way, this broom companion has been, like, my favorite companion so far. Don't get me wrong, I love the bear. The bear has been an absolute treat. But man, it's the Fantasia broom just killing me with the way it moves and the pose. I don't know if y'all seen the camera pose for it, but I can actually show y'all. Because funny enough, the other night, I actually got my Dream Snap picture taken care of. Hey, look at that. You get the lean on this bad boy. So cute. Oh, I love it, though. I love it. An adorable little pose. Oh. That's not it at all. I won the bet. This one is, what, a jellyfish? That's the jellyfish. Alright, this one should be the acorn. Alright, go ahead and pick that up. Baby bear. Thank you. Oh, I am out of go-go juice. No wonder I'm not going anywhere. Alright, hang on. What you got for me, Tatiana? Something that gives me lots of energy. That works. Alright. Now we got that. So we should be able to get Christopher Robin's swing. I'm still curious about this. What do you mean a Honeyglow tree gay? Like, is it backup for, the valley? Is it for here? Like, I want to craft it out of curiosity, but I also don't want to craft it because, God forbid, it's what either breaks the game or it's not what I think it is. Unfortunately, right now, everyone's talking about the Wreck-It Ralph update. So I haven't been really, focusing too terribly much on some of the Honeyglow Woods things since it's been out for a couple of weeks now. Alright, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. We're scrolling. Whoa. Wait a minute, I scrolled too far. Did I not have enough? No, I should have enough. I'm not seeing it. Did I scroll past it? Probably. I do wish they would organize this with the way they do it in the shop, where you can actually click the triangle button and then sort by new to old. Be so much better. That'd be a great quality of life update for the crafting. I see Pooh's thoughtful spot. Okay, you know what? We'll just type it in. There we go. Alright, Christopher Robin's swing. Neat. Alright, I'm only missing 7 more. So we got the fireplace, cabinet, archway, the rug, and then a honey tower and the woodland pots. Okay, I do want to craft this rug. So let me see what I need to craft this rug. Alright, go ahead and actually craft that now. Alright, and then tower. Alright, fine. Yeah, I might have to spell pond right, just saying. Wait a minute. That's not the one that was showing up on the list, right? Hang on. Oh, it's because it's not the pond, it's the fountain. I'm typing in the wrong thing. Now, I don't know why tower didn't show it when I typed in tower. Let me try woodland pods and then sticky honey. See if that will make it pop up. All right, I just need to go grab some flowers. All right, cool. Which I could do that real quick, and then sticky. All right, that's not even popping up. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to search through it the old-fashioned way. All right, now I need a couple of these. Yeah, we'll hold off. Because granted, I don't need all these flowers here. Funny enough, I think I only need like 6 or 7 per flower pot, but it just seems so convenient just to leave all the flowers here. Alright, grab at least 2 of each. Alright, I think that's all the flowers. I think being a magical word. Hi, Pooh. Ah. So I'm still waiting for him to glitch out again. I'm sorry, that still cracked me up till this day. I know it happened a couple of weeks ago, but that still cracked me up. Just that deadpan stare. Just that deadpan stare. That's what was killing me. The fact that I couldn't look that man in the eyes. That deadpan stare was just cracking me up. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out my latest short. Oh, Pooh Bear. Oh, that was just too good. That was too good. But those are the type of glitches I don't mind, being that they're more funny visual wise than game breaking. I don't know what Ralph did to break the game, but Ralph done broke the game. Yeah, I'm not seeing sticky at all. That's the strange factor. Let me check down here. See, there's the archway, and what do I need for the archway? I'm missing 1 yellow. Seriously? Alright, I should have just grabbed 3. I want that archway, too. And I'm missing a white and pink one. Okay, either I'm legally blind or it's not here in the menu to craft. One of the two. And I could believe both, to be frank, because I am legally blind on some occasions. But I'm not seeing it, the sticky honey. Alright, let's go just grab the rest of the flowers. Screw it, we'll grab them all. Or not necessarily all, but we'll grab what seems appropriate. Oh, a bunch of the yellow ones, because it seems like a lot of the crafting definitely wants the yellow. Okay, there's the white and pink. White and pink are one of the more difficult ones for me to determine between, I think it's the white and pink, and then the purples. Yeah, purple and white. It's so hard to tell. Yeah. None of those bad boys, but still. Is it this one? No? Which one is it? You know what? Just grab it all. Grab it all. One of these has got to be the one I'm looking for, right? Alright, listen, y'all can calm down a second, little bees, alright? See, I told you one of these was bound to be the one I'm looking for. Alright, whatever flowers are left will bring back, give it back to the bees, and they should be happy.
Perhaps I shall go first.
Alrighty, alrighty. Alright. Damn it, you know what? This weekend I'm watching that damn movie. Because Matthew McConaughey will not leave my head where I'm watching that movie. Granted, it is one of my favorite, like, slice of life kind of, I wouldn't, actually, no, it is kind of a slice of life movie. Like graduating high school. One little final hurrah party. Granted, though, there are other fine actors in that movie besides Matthew McConaughey, but he's just the standout role on that one. Granted, he is the creepiest one out of the bunch, but it's bound to happen, being that Matthew McConaughey's character is like, what, 30, hanging out with a bunch of 18-year-olds? Alright. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get another acorn snail and craft that. Just because I'm curious on what it is. And I'll do one more little final search for the sticky honey tower thing. And if I can't find it, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, seriously? A bass? It's the Animal Crossing days all over again. Look at this big ass shadow. Obviously, this is a whale shark. And it's a bass. Alright. And I'm out of my go-go juice. I'll say, where's my food? Alright, let me look for the gate. Actually, why am I doing it that way? I could just type it in. I swear to God, if it doesn't pull up, it makes me have to do it the old-fashioned way. I was going to flip a table, but we don't have to worry about flipping that table. Alright, collection. Alright, so I gotta look for the cozy fireplace. Which we should have enough to do the cozy fireplace. The flowery cabinet. Now, sticky honey tower. Sticky. Maybe I spelled sticky wrong. What if I type in honey tower? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, we got that, and then the fireplace. Alright, that should be all the stuff, except for this one thing, because again, it's not popping up at all. I don't know if it's something that I have to discover on some other of the biomes, because there are a couple of things I haven't built up over there just yet. So maybe that's the case. I don't know, to be frank. But that's fine. That is fine. Let me go ahead, drop my flowers off, and we continue on decorating over here with Eeyore. All right. So I wonder if the flower buttons would work. Nah, those probably wouldn't work. You know what, though? Let's give it a shot. All right, this one's just slightly out of the range. I'm gonna definitely have to test that out. See if the flower buttons work. It'd be great if it did. Give me something to do with all these flower buttons. All right, wonderful. Ah, I'm stuck. Whee! All right, you can get unstuck now. There we go. Alrighty, what else can I add over here to add a little pizzazz factor? Okay, I can't put that there. Or there. Or... Where can you put this thing? What? I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm a little aloof here. I don't know. Wow, that's a waste of crafting materials. I'm gonna have to look into that because I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe. Hey, let me try one more thing before I just give up. No. I have no idea. I have no idea. No clue. Oh, that's abnormally large. Granted, that would be super duper cute over here. Ah, the question is where to put it. Maybe over here. At least this one will let me put it down. I don't know why this just won't let me put it down. All right, now, is this a little bit of the pizzazz I'm looking for? Maybe. I do like it. It has a splash of different colors. All right, let me go ahead and craft another one then, because I do like that. Okay, so I need one more purple and then a rose and cream. Oh, great. Great, I get to argue with the flowers again. All right. What looks cream? Okay, there we go. I put a little flour. All right. Yep, go ahead and craft that. Beautiful. And let's turn it this way. And we'll move the picnic table up just a wee bit. Yeah, just like that. All right, beautiful. Okay, I'm liking the way this is slowly turning out. I feel like we definitely need some kind of counter space back here, though, because I would like to add a couple of little, like, food items and stuff. The problem is, I don't think we necessarily have a table that goes with us. Hold on, let me see. When in doubt, take a look. And initially, I crafted this thinking it would look good, but it's a little too different thematic-wise. You know, darker woods, only got, a weird, funky-looking teapot, nothing like the other teapots I have. I don't know, you think this is a bit too on the nose? I feel like this would do us more better over at Pooh's section, where I decided to do the Pooh's restaurant. Hey, Pooh said he needed a hobby. I'm gonna give him a restaurant. Let's just hope he doesn't eat all the honey. Go in the business. Hi, Pooh. Man, this is a great grand opening. So what do you got to eat? I have nothing. What do you mean you have nothing? I ate it all. That was over 200 jars of honey. How did you eat it all? I had a rumbly in my tummy that only honey could satisfy. Like, you jerk. I mean, I get it. But come on, man. It's a restaurant. Ah, a lot of dark cabinets. I got the L-shaped cabinets. You think that's... Well, I mean, we do have the white picnic tables. I'm a little too worried I'm going too white here with a lot of white on white. And don't get me wrong, white looks good, with a lot of other colors, but it's the lighting in this area that throws me off. Like I said earlier, with the other picnic table, I was over here last night, and I swear to God, it looked like it was like a aqua blue and a very white, depending on the area I was standing at. I'm chopping that down to lighting, because the lighting here is a little different. Now, do we have something that would maybe go with the wood? I mean, it's a little too clean, you know? Let me keep looking. Worst case scenario, we can always go to Scrooge's real quick and see what he has. Oh, what about these? Yeah, the I-pound cabinets would probably do us. I also got this one, but I don't think thematically it goes over here either. I'm gonna be honest, this has really caught my attention. Got a nice complementary color. It does somewhat go with the area. Alright. And unfortunately, I don't have any more, so I'm gonna have to make a quick trip to Scrooge's, because I do believe that's one you can get in the shop. Scrooge, my man, I need something from you. Oh god, you're stuck in the cluster again. Everyone cluster out.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Greetings, Scrooge. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab 2 more. Let me double check, see if there's anything else that may catch my eye table-wise. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really partial to the captains we just picked up, because that does look good. Nothing's really standing out, no kind of wood texture or anything like that. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Yep, that's all basic stuff. Alright, thanks, Scrooge.
Ta-da! Everything's changed.
Yeah. One day I'll get all that sorted so I don't have to walk out into my stuff when I'll come out of Scrooge's. One day. But today's not that day. Today is this day. Today we focus on Eeyore because he deserves a very pleasant area. And I may have to scoop that down. Alright, I like that. Fill that in. Let me grab one of these. Cute. Perfect. Love it. Alright, let's cook us some delicious... Actually, before we start clicking... Yeah, before we start clicking, everybody, let me see what I got stashed away. I know I have a bad habit, especially when I'm redecorating, of grabbing all the food and then just throwing it in the chest. Let's see. Maybe. Nah, we don't need the eggs. This may... Nah, that doesn't really go. Alright, let me see what I got in my other 2 chests. That's not the initial chest I was looking for. Nothing. And nothing in here. Huh, so all my food is magically in that one chest now. Fantastic. I've done my best to try to keep it all together, but again, when you're redecorating, you tend just to throw things everywhere. Alright, let's see what I can cook up then. Okay. I need something that looks like lemonade. To be frank, that may be the best we got when it comes to lemonade. I think a couple of these would do us as little like snack cakes. We got cocoa. Nah, never mind. Oh, seriously? Made me start all the way to the top because I backed out. I may go with some kind of macaroons as well. A latte. Yeah, I am surprised we don't have like lemonade as a drink option here. And we got like peppermint teas, smoothies. Oh, this actually may be pretty cute. Add a couple of those. All right, that's probably the best we're gonna get because for some reason we just don't have lemonade. All right, and you know what? Go ahead, drop that too. Oh, wait, I forget. You gotta do this, then turn it. And then throw this up here. Oops, not the whole thing. I just need a half the thing. All right, that looks good. That looks real good. Alrighty. I think Eeyore is gonna love this. Hmm. Yeah, I like that. Kind of almost the same sea action going on. All right, now what can I do to make this not look so harsh as it ends? Well, we got tiny bushwise. Dry bush. I think the dry bush is a little big, a little much. Look at the pinwheels. Oh, the pinwheels are a perfect size. And it does go with the theme. Unfortunately, I think that is about as far as we're going to be able to get. Yeah, because vast majority of this is taken up by the lake itself. All right, beautiful. Could I maybe add something in the water? Initially, that's why I wanted the that umbrella thing. I thought it went into the water, but it doesn't work. I don't know if it's because I'm in Honeyglow Woods and it just doesn't work here, or if it's just glitched out and it doesn't work at all at the moment. Again, with Rao kind of breaking the game, it's a little hard to determine. And again, this is throwing me off. I'm willing to bet there's something I gotta craft. Let me think. Where were some areas at that I need to build up? See, I know up here. Waiting for my little broom friend to grab this. Thank you. Can you grab that again? Thank you. Let me see. There was some stuff. It might be this. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. So yeah, this is it right here, actually. Alright, so I need resin. Some dry wood. Alright. Let me go ahead and grab a couple of things so I can start crafting. Actually, I don't even know why I grabbed the small amount. Grab that, grab that. And do I have dry wood, or have I used all my dry wood? Oh, wrong thing. Like I'm gonna dig up the spot. Alright, little buddy, grab that. I need 2 more pieces of dry wood. Which, to be frank, should be a lot easier to grab than you think. Ah! Well, never mind on that. I take my words back. The game's like, nah. Nah, nah. Yeah, no, if it didn't land directly on top of me, I could have got him to grab it and maybe got a chance of saving me a little bit of grind time. Ah, over there. There we go. Thank you. Alright, because I know I still got to do the rest of this bridge. I know I got to do this. A lot of the reasons why I kind of like slowed down on this was because I had to grind up for the leaves for a lot of things. I don't know why, but the leaves have been like very hard to come by. Alright, and what pink and white. Alright, and I should have plenty of pink and white down there. We'll just grab all the flowers as per usual. Oh. Yeah, rose and cream. Are you kidding me? All of those are rose and cream? And that's purple and white, I figured. Do need that while I'm looking at it. Oh, that's ridiculous. All of those, and only 2 of them are white and pink. The rest are cream. Alrighty. And I do believe I needed like 3. Unfortunately, I got just 2. Oh, no, I need 5, and unfortunately, I just got 2. Okay. So I'm playing the waiting game with flowers. That's fine. At least I know where it's at and what I'm missing, to be honest. Alright, let me cut through the back end. I'm gonna be honest, it looks purple, yeah. Let me check back here. I know sometimes there's some flowers that can spawn back here. Apparently it's not one of these times, though.
I'm hungry. There must be some grub around here somewhere.
Yeah, look to your right, Tigger. There's plenty of grub to your right. Enjoy Eeyore's lemonade stand. He worked hard on it. Yeah, I like the way this turned out, though. Okay, so at this point, it'd be a lot of like filler stuff. And also, I want to figure out something to do with the little hedgehog's home. I am partial of putting it near my house because, you know, this is like the main place I hang out at. But it may look cute over here. Yeah, we'll just put that to the side for now. Alrighty, so let me see if the well is in the right spot. Perfect. Oh, not that. Alright, I'm gonna have to make that a bit bigger. I kind of want to round it out if I can. Oh crap, I think I got it. Yeah, I got it on the wrong, so I need to come further up. No, I need all of it. There we go. There we go. That looks cute. Now I'm gonna need some of these little bushes here. It does kind of suck. You can't get a little closer. Makes it so hard trying to decorate around the well. Like, no, no, no. You can't have a cool looking spot for your well. Alright, let me grab... Ooh, pink or green? Go with green. Hey, wait a minute now. Did they do something different to the bushes? They have. Oh, yeah, no, they have. It must have been during the Wreck-It Ralph update. What I'm talking about is last week when I was working on this, one of my initial ideas was to take some of these bushes and kind of like line them across, right? Well, when I went to go do it, there was like this awkward spacing. 'Cause I want to say it was the placement size, but it was such an awkward spacing that it didn't look right. Like I couldn't get them to like do what they're doing now. So I gave up on that idea. It looks like they got it fixed. This is why this bush is here, because I was trying different, ways I can, decorate around here with the bushes. Yeah, I don't need to have them that close, but that is good to know. I can now finally finish this little area up the way I initially wanted it. But like I said, it was like super awkward. Like it was like spacing like this. Like that, and it wouldn't let me squeeze it any closer at all. And I was like, I don't like that. All right, well, at least that's one for the win. Yeah, see that is super cute. That is my initial idea. That's where I wanted to go with that. I'm glad they got these bushes fixed. Again, I don't know when they did it. I'm assuming it was during the record wrap update, but yeah, I'm glad they got those fixed. Which means now I could do some cuter stuff. I could get the right placement for things. No, not there. That is an option, but I rather would have one of these trees. What about one of the smaller ones? Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. Yeah, get that a bit closer there. All right, grab this. I'm gonna have to do it this way. Oh, we'll do it this way. It's conveniently, it's 2 squares too big. 2 little squares. Just 2 little tiny squares. All right, that doesn't look too bad though. Again, I wish I could do a bit more, but unfortunately, we know how the placement of the whales are. Which my thing is, why so big? Like, seriously, why so big? Like, does it really need to be this big? I feel like you could at least take it down by like 7, you know? Yeah, 7 long ways, 7 short ways. Actually, no, it could be a lot more than 7. 2, 4, 6, yeah, about maybe about 8 to 10, actually. Yeah, you could definitely make this way smaller. Way smaller. Seriously, does it need to be out to about right here? Right where those bushes at? Does it really need to be out all the way over here? Like, what's here that's so important to the placement of this well? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alrighty. Not bad, though. It's not bad. It's very simple. And it works. It works. Okay. So. Now let's turn our little booties around and look over here. Oh, I got all these flowers back there. Let me clean that up. Okay, we don't want it too far into the corner now. If we do it too far in the corner, we may unintentionally block this, which I don't want to do. Unfortunately, the green kind of clashes a bit. So let's just go with the basic one. Here we go. This is my little indicator of, hey, there's a mining spot here. It's the best little indicator I've ever come up with. Just a little line of rocks. 'Cause I've tried working without it, and most of the time I wind up running right past my mining areas. Looking at you, Wish Blossom Ranch. Alright, cute. Let me come back over here now, grab this. Okay, here it is. I was like, where's my bush? I definitely want the little pinwheel on the back just to fill that out a bit more. Oh, here it is. I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it, maybe just the yellow bushes would do us. I mean, Frank, I doubt the yellow bush would fit back here. Hey, let me move the tree out the way. I mean, it could if I maybe scooted back a bit. Oh. I hate when it does that. What? Now, hold on. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Oh. 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 I see the dilemma. So it looks like we have one of those invisible areas that you just can't decorate with. Why? Well, I'm gonna be honest. This has happened a couple of times on different biomes, and I don't get how this happens. But you can see it. 4 little squares right there. Man, let me take a closer look. Is there anything over there? Nope. Be something up there? No? Again, I don't know why he does this. I mean, we've had that issue on, let's see. It was in the 100 Acre Woods section. I know personally for me, it's right there in the car park area where everyone lines up to park at the motel. That little signage, that there's a spot right underneath there for the longest time that was messed up. There was an area in Storybook Vale that had something similar happen. And I don't get why it does that. Like, what are they forgetting to program? That's my thing. What are they forgetting to program to make that happen? Go here. Let me back the tree back just a wee bit. There we go. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Not at all. Okay, slide in one little bush here. All right, now let's move all this out the way. All right, put this more in the middle. All right, now I do want some like fishing-like chairs, being that Eeyore does like fishing. We found that out while playing some quest lines. And I'm not going to be able to find chairs if I go to Essentials. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can, but it'd just be easier to get it here. Let's see, we got Tigger's cozy chair, which I think would be super cute. I am surprised a little bit that Christopher Robin Swing's not in the chair department. I'm assuming you can sit down on the swing. All right, let's go with Tigger's chair. Either that or this one. Because again, like I was saying last week when it comes to Eeyore, I haven't seen this man sit down on furniture. Like, I've seen him sit down on the ground, but I've never seen him sit down on furniture. So I don't even know if he can sit down on, like, chairs and shit like that. Because I would think it'd be so cute to have a little fishing spot just for Eeyore, like, right here. Actually, right over here would be a lot cuter. Finish out the rest of his yard here. But I would want him to have two unique chairs, you know, one for him and then one for, like, say, me. Or Goofy. If he's friends with Goofy. That's more Golden Girls than anything else. Oh! I'm legally blind. The Christopher Robin swing's right here up top. Okay. So what do we have rug-wise? We got that nice wicker-looking rug. Leaf rugs are always cute. Especially if we did something like this and made it a bit more symmetrical. Alright, that's an option. See, that's an option. I like the green, but that's a bit much over there. I mean, look at the lighting to that. Ooh. I told you the lighting in this area is like super duper weird. Alright, let me see what Scrooge has. Because so far I'm liking the leaf rug, but there may be a better, like, smaller circular rug I could use. Hi, Eeyore. My bestest buddy. Granted, I should be hanging out with him right now instead of Donald. But again, I did that because of the star path earlier.
Good day to you.
Good day to you, Scrooge. I need you out of that cluster.
Goodbye now. Toodaloo. Hello.
Rugs. What do we got? Maybe. It's blue, but maybe. I was looking for something maybe this particular size, just not that color. And of course, we got this one. Man, we are really lax on rugs, aren't we? Dear Game Loft, add more rugs to the game. Have you not learned anything from The Sims? Plants and rugs are like the go-to filler items. Oh, and I didn't go very far now, did I? Alright, these are my choices for rugs. So let's see which one fits better. Alright, let's turn you like this. And you like this. Actually, how close to the water can I get it? Because I have noticed when it comes to a lot of the fish spawning in, don't really get too terribly much over here. I don't know, it's just because of the way they coded everything, so it doesn't accidentally wind up like all the way over here in the middle. Because we've had that issue before, especially in Glades of Trust. Or for some reason, they made it spawn all the way out in the back, and you had to use plants and shit to get it to move. The funny part is, it looks great with this one. Not so much with this one. Okay, but I do like that. May swap out the chairs. Yeah, I feel like Eeyore deserves better than leaves. That's too square. Okay, so I'm thinking this one, get another one of these chairs. Yeah, because that's about as close to the water I'm going to be able to get. And then put one right there. Okay. Back to Scrooge's. It would be a great, like, future update. Like, I don't know how they would implement this. What if they had mobile ordering? Like, I know this sounds crazy, but hear me out. What if instead of having to go to the shop, like you only go to the shop if you need to find new stuff, right? But what if, you know, like what I'm doing right now with decorating, I don't really have anything new in the shop at the current moment. Wouldn't it be so nice to be able to pull up your phone and just like order it and then have it just like, I don't know, not necessarily like, spawn into your inventory, but like just get delivered to you, you know, like Scrooge or Chip and Dale or someone just comes flying by, drops off a package, and then flies on off. I feel like that would be so cool and be convenient. Then you don't have to keep going back and forth to Scrooge's place. Don't get me wrong, still incentivized. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, because I know exactly what table I want, and I know I don't have any. But to basically still incentivize people to still come into the shop, because you can only get the new stuff if you actually go into the shop. But if you know you don't have anything new in the shop, or you know you've already been in the shop and nothing's there, I say you should be able to use your phone or something to basically order your furniture and have it shipped to you. Just right there. So you don't have to leave the decorations. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to like spawn in your inventory. Well, you know, it's just something that just popped in my head. Oh, wait. Is this a table I cannot order? Because I know exactly what table I want. It's the one I have conveniently outside that I keep running into. Yeah, I don't think I have this one. I think it's a craftable one. Oh. Well, that was dangerously stupid of me. Well, I forgot I popped open my vape thingy to fill my juice up. And I never closed it back because I never filled my juice up. There we go. But yeah, it's this table right here. I think this table will look so cute. So I'm gonna yeet that. Bye, Donald. Have fun. I want to hang out with Eeyore for a while. And it won't be for too much longer. Man, when you're having fun decorating, time just flies on by. I noticed that even yesterday while I was decorating on Nikki. Where's the table? Where's the beef? That is a table, right? I'm not going crazy. That is a table, correct? I do want another one of these. I think that would be cute over here as well. Alright, obviously I'm losing my mind here. Obviously. Alright, let me just keep... No, because this takes me to the Hercules update. Where's the table that I just grabbed? Oh my god, the game's got jokes! And yet, here it is. Maybe it's not a table at all. Maybe it's a stool. Alright, now I just want to know, is it a stool or is it a table? It's a stool. Well, no wonder I can't find it. It's a stool. But it looks like a cute little table, though. It's a stool for some reason I can't sit on. Wait a minute. Why can't I sit on said stool? Hang on a second.
It's nice
Oh.
to see you.
I see you too, Eeyore, but I wasn't trying to... What? Eh... I think it works better as a table, unfortunately. Well, that is disappointing to find out that it is not a table at all. It is a stool. Alright, fine. I'll just find another table then. I thought that would look so cute, you know, with the wood theme, but game got jokes. Alright, I think this would be, yeah, too big. Maybe. I like the shape of it. Ah, that's too dark. I like the shape. I think it might be too light. That's too boring. Yeah, I think between the three. Clear winner. I think that's roughly the same spacing apart. Alright, now do I still have a fishing tackle box? I do not, so I'll probably have to go to Scrooge's. But actually, to be honest, now that I'm thinking about it, it's more Wally themed, so I don't necessarily know if it'll go over here. What to do as a little pathway leading up to this area? Alright, that's cute. Let's just do like a bunch of little individual squares, maybe make them circle and have them darted around. Alright, let me get the flower out the way.
What's on your mind?
I need to get this flower out the way, Eeyore. That's what's on my mind. Ooh, do you think that may be a bit much to one with the border? Yeah, that's a bit much. It is phasing through the rug, which ruins the whole illusion. Actually, yeah, we don't need that then. Okay. Round it out. Alright, not necessarily rounding it out, it looks like. More like a triangle. Oh, that's not what I requested at all. Yeah, let me go ahead and knock that back and move it over. Alright, definitely can add some cute little bushes and stuff. Definitely gives off the vibe I'm looking for, though. Definitely giving off the vibe I'm looking for. Okay. Let me grab yellow bush here. Oh, there was one right there. I'm just legally blind. It couldn't possibly have been me. I'm legally blind and cannot drive. I kind of want to add another one here, but I got a strange feeling if I did that, it would not go out the way I initially wanted to. Alright, I do know for a fact I want to squeeze some of these here. I'll get that a little bit closer. I'll have to squeeze that even more closer. Gotcha. Alright. Beautiful. I like it. Put that in the corner there. And then grab me two of the yellow ones. Yeah, I feel like it's a bit much. Alright, not too terribly bad. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to call it here, being that we hit our 2-hour marker. And I feel pretty good about what we did today. So I was finally able to finish up Eeyore's lemonade stand. I think this is super cute. Eeyore totally deserves a little like hangout spot that's his own as well with this. But this little idea was just super cute, and Eeyore deserves this. And like I said, he deserves his own little hangout spot. And being that he likes fishing, figured this would be super cute. I'll see if I can't find some more like fishing stuff to throw over here that he may be interested in. So yeah, I think everything has turned out pretty well overall. I like the way everything has laid out, but I think, like I said, this would probably be a good time to go ahead and end the stream here, because if I keep going anymore, I wanted to sit down, but I don't know. We're gonna have to work on that at a later point, but I feel like I said, it's a good spot to go ahead and start wrapping things up for today. Don't want to get started on too many projects. We got plenty to decorate, and I'll see what I can do off stream over the weekend, and then come back to you guys on Wednesday with Reset Wednesday. But I hope everybody who has watched, is watching, will watch. I hope you enjoy. I hope everybody has a fantastic and a wonderful night. And guys, don't forget, if you're enjoying my Disney Dreamlight content or any of the other fun, fantastic things I do here on the channel, you know what to do. You know the per-usual drill and all that fun jazz. And hopefully I catch y'all back here yet again for another fantastic and wonderful episode here on the channel.